the 2023 Mr. Olympia preview and predictions. This is going to be fun. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go straight down the list. We're going to go over every single competitor. I know that a lot of the preview shows go and they only mention the top names, but we are going to go because this is the biggest show on earth when it comes to bodybuilding, and everyone deserves the respect because they qualified, and they deserve the respect to actually have someone like me or some other analyst to sit there and say, hey man, this is what you need to do. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly, and give them their respect. So here we go. Competitor number 1, Charles Griffin. Charles, wow. He goes back to the old school 1990s death face with the sucked in cheeks. That tells me that that man suffers. I guarantee you one thing. Charles is going to have some of the best arms and some of the best conditioning in the entire show. The structure, not quite to the top level echelons of the Mr. Olympia level, but he's going to look well up on stage, and he's going to compare well to a lot of the other guys. Charles, congratulations. Welcome to the big dance. Competitor number 2, Theo Legurier. I hope I didn't butcher your name too much, brother. Theo's from France. He's one of the smaller guys, great shape, and he's got good conditioning too. He's just going to get lost in the whole Mr. Olympia super freak muscle mass competition aspect of it. But again, congratulations from getting there. He's going to look good up there. And Theo is one of those guys that if there were still magazines around, he'd be doing a lot of cover shots because he's a good-looking guy too. Congrats. Competitor number 3, Mr. Regan Grimes. A lot of hype with this guy. You know, he's from Canada. Regan's a good-looking guy. He's got all the tools. He's got the size. He's got the shape. He's got the conditioning is getting better and better each time he steps on stage. Now, remember, folks, this is not the second-tier shows. This is not the New York Pro. This is not the Toronto. This is the Mr. Olympia. You're going to have the best of the best there. So comparing him to the top echelon guys, he's not there yet, but in my opinion, in a couple of years with a lot of heavy-ass training and a lot of food, he can do it. 2 to 3 more years for this guy, he'll be right there. Competitor number 4, Mr. Nathan Diasha from the UK. Nathan has the muscle. Nathan has the conditioning. Nathan has the drive. He's got all the tools. He's got highlights. I know that he hates hearing that. His body kind of reminds me of a smaller version of a Dennis Wolf, because Dennis had those highlights too, or a smaller version of Orville Burke. But he can win shows. Obviously, he's qualified for the Mr. Olympia. I think, once again, there might be too much firepower at this level for him to crack that top echelon, maybe the top 8, maybe top 10, something like that. But he is a great, great representative of bodybuilding because he works hard. He's a hard worker, and he's a comeback kid. Everybody loves those comebacks. Nathan, congrats with the Olympia qualification. Competitor number 5, the current Masters Olympia champion, Kamal. Kamal is from Libya. Right now, he is the Hadi Chupon of Libya. He's the man. He brought the title back there, the Masters Olympia title. He's riding this wave. He's a former 212 champion. Listen, great, outstanding conditioning, great physique. He's past 50. He's one of those OGs. I give him all the credit in the world, but he's pulled out of the show. Congratulations on your qualification. See you at the Masters Olympia. I got a client, Mr. Willie Stalling, going right up against you. See you soon, brother. Competitor number 6, Andrew Jacked. Okay, Andrew. Andrew is a fan favorite. I'm a fan. A lot of my friends I know that are all fans of Andrew Jacked. Andrew's got a crazy structure. He's a tall guy. He's wide. He's wide as barn doors, this guy. Andrew's got it. He's also a nice guy. He's well-liked, and he brings the conditioning. He's been working with Mr. Chris Aceto, the Mr. Technician. They're going to bring a different package to the Olympia. My hope is he put on 5 solid pounds since the last time we saw him. If Andrew can walk there, walk up on stage, maintain the conditioning that we all know he always brings, at the same time, added 5 pounds of muscle, He is going to be right in the mix. It's my opinion that he'll be in the first call out. And in that first call out, we're going to find everything out as soon as they go through their first initial quarter turns. Andrew, from the front and from the back, he stand there with anyone in the world. From the side, he can get a little bit lost because of the thickness of the other guys. If he added those 5 more pounds, those 5 additional pounds, Andrew can be right in there. He will be right in the fight for the title. Competitor number 7, Mr. Hunter Labrada. Hunter is the X factor here. Hunter has already beaten Nick Walker. Hunter's already been top 5 at the Mr. Olympia. Hunter has the best lineage of all the guys on stage. His father was one of the greatest of all time, Mr. Lee Labrada. Hunter has all the tools. If he can stay healthy, if he can nail his conditioning, if he can come in dry, and here's the key now, folks, not only if he can come in dry, but if he can stay dry during prejudging and during the finals, he's right in there. He's going to be right in the mix again. I know for a fact that the judges like his physique. He's already proven himself on the pro circuit. He's beaten some of the big top names. I think Hunter is the X factor here. He brings in that conditioning. They will pull him out. They will compare him against the top 5 guys, all the favorite guys going in there, and Hunter will be right in the mix. I hope he does. I like Hunter, and I want him to bring that conditioning. Bring it, Hunter. Competitor number 8, Mr. Roman Fritz of Germany. Roman will be the smallest guy in the show. Small bone structure. Again, he's one of those guys that qualified, and great bodybuilder, obviously, because he is an Olympian now. One of those guys who should enjoy the experience of being on the Mr. Olympia stage. Hey, man, you qualified. You're one of the best in the world. Congratulations. Go up there. My blessings to you. Have fun, man. Enjoy your experience. Competitor number 9, Mr. Justin Shear. Justin is another one of those guys like Leo who has the looks. If this was 20 years ago, he'd be on the cover of every single magazine, muscle magazine there is. Good-looking guy, great shape, has added a ton of muscle on his frame since he got his pro card. I think Justin is going to turn some heads at this show. Justin has a great look, balanced look from top to bottom, inside and out. And I heard that he's a really nice guy too. Another one of those guys that's going to turn some heads at the show. And I hope that he gets a lot of publicity from this too. Again, congratulations. You're at the Mr. Olympia. Enjoy your experience. Competitor number 10, Mr. Hassan Mustafa. Okay, another one of those freaky Egyptian. What's with the Egyptian guys and those quads? My God, man. They got their water has some type of anabolic trickles in it or something, man. Because those guys from Egypt have the biggest goddamn legs I've ever seen. Okay, Hassan. He's going to be one of the thickest guys on stage. He's going to have the biggest legs on stage. But his shape. I'm curious. I wonder if, and this is a big if Hassan comes in the best shape of his life. I mean, absolutely bone dry shredded. If he comes in like that, would love to see him stand next to a Nick Walker. That would be a very interesting comparison. That one I would like to see. Hassan, congratulations. Welcome to the Olympia. Competitor number 11, Mr. Andrea Pesti. He's from Italy. Big frame. More like an Andrew Jack type frame, nice and wide. And, he just needs to add on more muscle to fill out that frame. He's going to be hard. He's one of those hard workers. He's one of those guys who gets there and grinds that stuff out. I think he still needs time to add more muscle. Another one of those guys that might be a crowd favorite because he's tall and imposing, but this is the Mr. Olympia. Again, I know it sounds repetitive. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the experience. Competitor number 12, Mr. Phil Clahar. I hope I didn't butcher your last name, bro. I'm sorry. Okay. Big guy. Another one of these tall guys. He's got a good muscle mass. He's got good conditioning. Phil falls under the category of everything checked off. He's good. He's a good bodybuilder. He's made it to the Olympia. he's going to have to sit there and compare himself to the top best in the world. I'm sure Phil is one of those guys who's going to go there with real expectations and just to enjoy the fact that he's up there with the baddest men on the planet when it comes to the muscle sport. Phil, congrats. Have fun, bro. Competitor number 13, Michael Krasanik. Krizzo, as he is well known to the world. Okay, Krizzo. Another X factor here. He's another one of those guys. Number one, he'll be a crowd favorite. That's a given right there. Number two, one of the freakiest guys on stage. His upper body will match Nick Walker in the freaky department, especially in the arms. I mean, he's probably one of the guys who can actually stand next to Nick and compare arms and be right there with him. Krizzo is a very interesting bodybuilder too. He has the freak factor, and something's missing. I just don't know what it is. I've looked at his physique. I've done a good evaluation. I've gone back and forth. I don't know what it is. It's just something missing from his physique. He's added on size. He's gotten even freakier this year. Maybe, just maybe, when he walks out on stage, maybe he's filled in some of those gaps that look like something's missing, and he'll be competitive. He's an X factor here. I think that he might give some of the names a little run for their money. Looking forward to seeing this one. Hey, man, I'm still a fan, you know. I want to see those freaks. This guy's a freak. Competitor number 14, Mr. Ian Valieri from Canada. Ian has pulled out of the show. He would have been a great, great, great asset to the Mr. Olympia. Ian, I hope everything is okay. We're going to see you back again. Hopefully we'll see you back again. He pulled out another great Olympia level bodybuilder. Competitor number 15, Mr. Ross Flanagan. Ross, good muscle, thick, gets hard as nails. He looks like, to me, I don't know him, but I can just tell by looking at him, he's one of those hard workers. A guy who wasn't blessed with the greatest genetics in the world, but he took it all the way to the Mr. Olympia stage. Ross, congratulations. Have fun. Make sure you get tons of great memories from this experience. Competitor number 16, Mr. Tony Burton. Tony, tank. He's a shorter guy. He's a tank. He's new. He's a fresh face. Great conditioning. A freaky little guy. I'm telling you, he's a little tank. I mean, that's what I see when I see this guy. Bright future. Love to see Tony come back better and better each time. More quality. I'm looking forward to see what kind of package he can bring to the Mr. Olympia. Some people peak. Some people see the Olympia and they go, oh, shit, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make myself an extra condition and I'm going to add this. And then some people kind of like, they fade back, they pull back because, hey, they're thinking to themselves, nah, you know, I'm not really going to do much at the Olympia, so why should I kill myself? I hope I see the best version of Tony. We all want to see him. Great, great future for this guy. Competitor number 17, Mr. Behruz Tabani. Behruz, what can I say, folks? He's one of my countrymen. He's from Iran. He's got an amazing physique. He's got all the muscle mass. He's got great shape. He's got the good looks. He's got everything that it takes. He qualified for the Mr. Olympia. He should be there. But as with all the effed up politics, the crap that's going on right now in the world, he can't get his visa to get out of Iran. It's a shame. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. He should be on the Mr. Olympia stage. I'm praying for him. Milos is praying for him. We wish him the best. He should be on the Mr. Olympia stage. Competitor number 18, Mr. Samson Dauda. Okay. Samson, current Arnold Classic champion, most improved bodybuilder. And I'm telling you, folks, I have personally seen pictures, weekly pictures, with my own eyes, sent to me by his coach, Milos. Samson is next level freak right now. Samson is 291 pounds at 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out, 291 pounds. And he's already surpassed his conditioning from the Arnold Classic. Plus, he's gotten bigger. I'm not kidding, folks. You are about to see a different type of animal show up on that stage. And another thing that he's been doing, and this is something that's very, very smart, and I give him all the credit in the world. Samson is actually using psychological and meditation and hypnosis to get himself dialed in. Nobody is going to push this guy around on stage. Nobody has a chance to outmuscle him. It's not going to happen. He's too tall, too big, too imposing, too improved. Samson Dauda, he's got a very, very good chance of becoming Mr. Olympia. Competitor number 19, Mr. Big Ramy. Ramy's pulled out of the show, former Mr. Olympia champion. Listen, amazing, great guy, a people's guy. I love Ramy. Everyone loves Ramy. He needed some time off, and thank God that he was able to come to that conclusion that he does need time off and stop listening to other people and started listening to himself. Ramy, I know you're not done, and we will see you again. Competitor number 20, Mr. Brandon Curry, the sleeper. Another sleeper. People are not talking about Brandon. That's a mistake. Brandon is dangerous. Brandon is a former Mr. Olympia. Brandon is going to be competitive. He will be in that first call out. I promise you guys. If the Brandon that I know is going to show up, he will be in that first call out, and the judges will give him a chance to put his firepower next to the other guys. He will be in there, folks. Brandon's got the shape. He's got the muscle. As long as he doesn't lose the fullness in his legs, he's going to be right in there with the best of them. Good luck, Brandon. I'm looking forward to seeing you, bro. Competitor number 21, Mr. Nick Walker. He'll be the freakiest guy there. He'll be the most vascular guy there. He'll be probably the most popular guy on stage, too. Nick is a little upset with me and with some of the other guys from RX Muscle because we basically said, listen, Nick has everything. He's got conditioning, he's got muscle, he's got size, he's got all that. But when he gets compared to the other guys in the structural game, he loses, and he loses bad. Now, I'm glad that Nick is upset with me because I remember myself when people say negative things about me when I was competing, and that would just put a light of fire under my ass and make me even train harder, work harder, diet harder, and dialed me in and tuned me in more, put the blinders on even tighter for me. I hope I did that for you, Nick. You will be in the first call out. He will be in the mix. I have a feeling that he'll be hard as nails. He'll be a little bit more improved than he was in the past. It's just going to be how much improved the other guys are standing next to him. It's going to be a battle. I can't wait to see it. Competitor number 22, Mr. Derek Lunsford. He lost to Hadi last year by 2 points, if I'm not mistaken. Everyone's watching the updates. Everyone is watching his progression. He's getting bigger. His conditioning will be there. I'm sure Hani will have him ready. Derek has all the tools. He's a short guy with a ton of muscle, but he's got the crazy shape. Small waist, wide flaring lats. He's going to look fantastic on that stage. Made huge improvements on his quads and his back. Derek will be in that first call out. Derek will be in the mix. We just like Nick Walker, I want to see the improvements with the other guys standing next to you. This is going to be a great Olympia. A lot of guys coming in. If and only if they all hit their conditioning, if they peak, it's going to be one of the best Olympias in a long, long time. Good luck, Derek. Competitor number 23, Mr. Brett Wilkin. Brett has pulled out of the show. He's got personal things that he wants to do. I'm not sure exactly what they were, but I hope that he's okay. I hope that he's healthy, which I'm sure that he is. Great guy, good physique, lots of mass, lots of improvements. I'm sure we're going to see Brett again. And the final competitor, the current Mr. Olympia, Mr. Hadi Chupan, another fellow countryman from my native country of birth, Iran. Okay, Hadi has changed the sport in the last few years in one way specifically. That is, he's brought back 1990s grainy conditioning. If you're going to compete against Hadi, you know he's going to bring that conditioning. That's what he's done. That's how he's changed the sport in the last few years. Now, all the other guys are like, okay, should I go to the gym and do that extra 45 minutes? Should I do that extra 20 minutes? Should I just do 45 minutes or should I do 6? No, that's done. Because of Hadi, everyone's got their blinders on and they're hitting maximum cardio, maximum low carbs, maximum suffering. They're trying to bring that condition. I know this because I'm talking to some of the other coaches and I know that they are doing the exact same thing. They're putting their clients through some hell, slaughterhouse suffering type of old school contest prep just to match this guy in their conditioning. He's a small guy. He's a short guy. Lots of muscle. Great conditioning. Now, something that his coach does not like anybody talking about, and I'm just going to touch on it really quick. Every single bodybuilder in the professional ranks, let's be honest with each other, has lumps and bumps. We all did. I did. Flex did. Kevin did. Jay did. We all had lumps and bumps. It's pro bodybuilding. But if you get up there and it's obvious under those lights, under those shadows, they will deduct. He's got that going. He's better watch out. I hope he's fixed these issues that he had in the past. I've seen some of the pictures that are coming up to the show. I'm a little bit worried when it comes to that because it doesn't look like the problems were completely fixed, but we all shall see. You can't hide under those lights, okay? You're standing up there with tiny little fucking posing trunks. You can't hide. Every little thing is going to show. So we shall see. Hottie, did he deserve last year? Absolutely. He deserved to be Mr. Olympia. He was the best bodybuilder on stage. But Derek has improved. Samson has improved. Andrew has improved. Labrada has improved. Nick has improved. We'll see if Brandon has improved. This is going to be a great, great Mr. Olympia. And I guarantee you that Steve Weinberger will run them through everything. He will put them through hell and through the comparisons. He will move people around. He'll put this guy here. They will make sure that everybody's compared next to each other. This is going to be a great Olympia. That was my preview. Prediction time. Okay. First call out will be Hottie, Derek, Samson, Andrew, Nick, and if Hunter is dry, Hunter. That will be the battle right there, in my opinion. It's going to be a fierce battle. I think the last comparison of the day during pre-judging and maybe even at the finals during the finals comparisons for Saturday night, I think the final three guys left in the show will be Samson, Derek, and Hottie. And I honestly don't know. I don't think anybody would be upset with any of those three winning. We got to see them all standing next to each other. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great Mr. Olympia. I believe myself and Lee Priest will be doing the RX Muscle post-show commentary and the post-finals commentary. So Dave's going to have us on, and then Chris is going to come on. But listen to that. We're going to go over everything. Good luck, guys. This is the Olympia. It's going to be a great year. And as always, I'll be back with another episode and hopefully with your questions being answered. So send those questions in to me. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Let me know what subjects you want me to talk about, and I will go over everything right here on the King Kamali YouTube channel. Until then, peace. I'm out.